every bad thing that RFK says is his own fault, and then every smart thing he says is the worm just trying to like correct it.
Yeah, he's trying to bring the Kennedys back for some reason. He's like Robbie Kennedy reincarnated.
Oh my God, John F. Kennedy was reincarnated as a brain worm.
No, it's like.
Hey, yo, Spitty, what time is it?
And welcome everybody to another episode of
Doctor, Lawyer, Comedian.
Bam. Hey, first things first, we apologize for last week's shitty audio quality. It was Luke's fault.
Yeah, 100% obvious. You guys could tell, it was totally me.
You know how you could tell it was Luke's fault? Because his audio was perfect and my audio was messed up. And we're on different coasts, which means it naturally has to be Luke's fault, right?
Yeah, apparently it's mine. I mean, of course. And, apparently if I did something like that, I think I would have gotten, fuck. Okay, whatever. Fuck this sarcasm. Why it was 100% Wyatt's fault. If I did something like that, you would have screamed at me.
Can't even do basic sarcasm, dude. Can't even do basic sarcasm.
Well, I want it, bruh. Okay, it wasn't that funny. Whatever. But yeah, he would have screamed at my ass. So guys, let's all shame in the comments.
They're dying laughing.
Shame in the audience.
That was pretty pathetic.
In the comments,
we got like 58 views. That was really pathetic.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was worst episode.
Shout out to the 58 real ones who still watched it.
Yeah, I know. Nope.
But hey, we're back this week, and if we don't have good audio, we're just not putting it out.
Yeah. Shame on Wyatt. Yeah. Well, we've never actually missed We've never missed a week. Actually,
never missed a week.
We
missed days, but never missed a week.
We've missed multiple days, but yeah, we've never missed a week technically. So
TBD if I'm putting this out tomorrow. TBD.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Probably not. What?
Luke,
probably not tomorrow.
Did you hear about RFK and the bear?
No, what's that?
Well, first of all, you know who RFK is, right?
Yeah, everyone knows who RFK Jr. is. Not Robbie Kennedy, but yeah.
The future president of the United States.
Kennedy Shanahan 2024. Who?
Dude, the Kennedys have gone downhill, dude. The Kennedys have gone downhill.
The Obamas are the Kennedys. I think they're gonna be the next Kennedys.
They're the new. Oh, I see that.
Yeah, the Obamas are the new Kennedys, dude. Everybody loves those guys. But their family's not that big. It's only 4 people, really, that are worshipped. Dude.
Yeah.
RFK is not winning. Who gives a shit about the independent candidate?
I personally would like to see a brainworm run the country.
Yeah,
I think that would be cool.
Dude, it's like Butcher's Veed-up tumor is running the country.
From the
dude.
boys.
What the fuck? Yeah,
that's funny. It reminds me of in Futurama when the little worms were in Fry's head and made him.
Oh,
smart.
I know. Yeah. Literally,
I want to think every bad thing that RFK says is his own fault, and then every smart thing he says is the worm just trying to like correct it.
Yeah,
dude. What if the worm is like playing its own Ratatouille, trying to become the president of the United States?
Dude, that'd be so funny. You're right, actually. Yeah. The worm's in there just scheming already. He's ready, man. He's trying to bring the Kennedys back for some reason. He's like Robbie Kennedy reincarnated.
Oh my God. Yes, exactly. Bobby Kennedy or John F. Kennedy was reincarnated as a brain worm.
No. It's like, and it's like you know how like a devil angel. It's like just Robbie Kennedy's just right here. JFK's right, just from the worm, just whispering.
So wait, which one's the devil then? Which one's the devil?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. RFK's. Yeah,
himself.
Just him.
RFK himself.
His own mind, and then
his
Robbie
own thoughts,
his father,
opinions. But is Robbie Kennedy his father?
Yeah. Do you not know that? That's why he's RFK Jr., dude. I know.
Wow.
No, actually. So fun fact, I was reading so he was not the favorite son, obviously. I think anyone can tell that. Well, it was this other guy. I forgot what happened to him, but he was like the best. Everyone loved him, whatever. I think he might have died. I don't know what happened to him. So then RFK stepped up, and nobody in his family wanted him to.
That's funny.
Imagine like you're running for president.
It reminds me, dude. It reminds me of like if Job from Arrested Development was like, "I'm gonna be president."
Yes. Oh my God, that's great. You're so right.
And everybody in the family's like, Job, I don't know about this.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly
they're illusions.
Yeah. Dude,
but, I like RFK, man, because he reminds me of like what Hunter Biden would be like if he ran.
That's so funny. Yeah, you're so fucking right. Because
every RFK story just sounds like a drug-fueled Hunter Biden like esque tale.
I know. You're so right. I've heard of him. Yeah, just doing so many drugs, just doing the craziest shit. ever. Brainworm shit, like hooker, like just the wildest things. You're right, dude. He is Hunter Biden in 2040 or whenever like Hunter's running.
That's what we need to run the country. Demented Nepo babies. Because that is what America is at the top. Is like, I mean, sex-craved Nepo babies who like pay hookers and like do drugs from like South American countries.
I mean, you're not wrong, dude. I mean, literally, yeah.
Just wait 2 generations. Malia Obama's fucking son, he's gonna be a piece of shit.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna be a piece of shit. He's gonna.
I'm excited. I'm excited for that. It is really gonna be. It's gonna be interesting. RFK for president. What is this?
I want the idea. I think it would be funny to see like Trump if Kamala wasn't his main opponent. If it was RFK, just hear him talk about it, and then he dumped a dead bear's body.
Yeah.
I'm so bad.
What are you talking
about? All right,
dude,
so basically what happened?
RFK, did you see he did that debate by himself or whatever? Like, because it's like he felt like FOMO or something for the debate stage. He was feeling FOMO, so he did it. It's like the kid who didn't get invited to a sleepover, and he's like, no, guys, can I FaceTime in? I'm a part of the friend group. I'm a part of the friend group, I promise.
Oh, my God.
Yes,
wait. He did debate against himself, or like just a solo debate?
Yeah. No. So on the night of the real debate between Trump and Biden, he felt excluded. So, and because who did ABC or something? Whoever, CNN might have ran it. He wasn't included, so he just did his own on the side and answered the exact same questions.
It's like it's on like Facebook Live. Or something.
Yeah. Guys. Oh, hey guys!
If you're one of my Twitch members, you can ask a question and I will answer this.
If you guys gift a strawberry, I'll do a thumbs up for you. Shout out your name, shout out your birthday. It's like, what the fuck, RFK?
Oh my God,
so funny.
Oh my God. Yeah.
But
RFK,
wait, what's this?
RFK seems like to me the funny version of JD Vance. Like if everything JD Vance did was funny, that would be RFK.
I mean, yeah. And can we just talk about how his voice sounds like unraked leaves? You know what I'm saying? They just sound
are you talking
like
about RFK or are you talking about
RFK, dude. It sounds
or JDV.
It sounds so bad. Dude, nobody even knows who JDV is. He's the weirdest man.
Everybody knows who he is like this week. Like imagine getting famous in 1 week and everybody instantly being like, nope.
No, yeah. Denied.
Doesn't have one fan. Not one fan.
He's the Peter Quill of politics, dude. Everyone hates that guy.
Poor guy. And then Kamala announced her fucking VP, and everyone's like jerking him off all day. Like, this is the greatest guy of all time.
I mean, dude, how can you not love him, though? He is cute. He is like, I want to pinch his like he's an old guy.
Yeah, he looks like a teddy bear version of like Bernie Sanders.
No, I want to eat his Kentucky Fried Chicken, man. Like, he looks like he cooks really well. He looks like a stay-at-home dad. That's what I like. He gives me stay-at-home dad vibes.
He looks like he looks like if you put Colonel Sanders into a machine from Rick and Morty that takes away your racism.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
All right. Let me tell you about RFK and the bear, because this is the best fucking story to come out this week.
So what happened?
This is the greatest thing ever. So I love this.
I haven't even heard of this. What are you talking about?
I love this. If you guys don't know, or if you don't live in the U.S., like you guys gotta tune in, because this is soap opera. This is peak soap. This is Grey's Anatomy, the fucking season where they crash the plane and they gotta like
really
cannibals. Yeah, there's a season.
Okay,
whatever.
Wow.
Shonda Rhimes, but Shonda Rhimes wrote this story about RFK, where basically about 10 years ago, in like 2014. Okay, this is no joke. There was a mystery because somebody found a dead bear cub carcass in Central Park. Someone hid it under a bicycle, which, you know, not
best
hiding it is a strong word for just putting it under a bicycle.
No, yeah, I know. That is hilarious. Why? Okay, on top of killing a bear and putting it into the thing, why throw a bicycle in the mix like that's going to do anything?
Yeah, so there's so many questionable things here, but like we might as well get to all the questionable things once we finish the story.
Yes.
Because like now
I'm acting like you didn't tell me the story beforehand, so that how we figured
Luke.
out. Fuck. Okay, I think we should be honest with the viewers. I fucking obviously know.
Fine. Luke, I told Luke the story just now over FaceTime.
Minutes ago.
Dude, our FaceTimes before the podcast should actually be just the real podcast.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, yeah.
That basically is what we just... All right, but... Yeah, okay, viewers, if you guys don't know what happened with RFK and the bear, so I just told you. And then now, like yesterday or day before, RFK goes on TV with Roseanne Barr, the Dream Team. And
yes,
basically he tells
Roseanne, RFK bar presidency. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's his VP, Roseanne Barr.
Oh my. Okay. We can't. I'm interrupting too much. Just say the story.
But so he tells Roseanne, hey, like, I'm gonna tell you this funny story. And the reason I'm going to tell you is because in the next few days, I think the New Yorker or the New York Times is going to publish a very damning story about me. So might as well tell it to you, like, as a funny story. So he goes, the way he begins the story, it's like, me and a couple of my buddies, they were drunk. I was not drunk. We were upstate New York and we were falconing. Okay. Which we had to Google for this podcast what falconing means because it's such like a rich dude activity. Yeah. Apparently what it is, it sounds like you're killing falcons, but it's not. You're using falcons to spot, I guess, prey so that you can hunt them. So it's like using a falcon to help you hunt.
When you first told me it's using falcon, I thought like they use them as darts to kill like fucking, I don't know, bears and shit. But yeah, so it's just like rich people things is what you're saying. Okay, whatever. Just scrap that. All right. I actually did think.
How would that work, Luke?
Just continue.
You're having RFK thoughts now, dude. You're having RFK.
Yeah, RFK's taken over. Okay.
So anyways, he's telling this to Roseanne. So he's like, yeah. So anyways, we accidentally kill a bear cub. Okay. And
while falconing.
So you know we have to while falconing, and we have to get rid of this bear cub carcass, obviously. So we're in upstate New York. Instead of leaving it in the fucking forest, what we do is we take it and we put it in the back of my van, and then I take Instagram photos with it. No joke. There's like a photo of him with his finger in the mouth of a dead bear baby. Which I feel like if that photo exists, you can't run for president. But whatever. This guy, you know. If there's a photo of you like illegally killing like a bear child, like you shouldn't be able to run for president. But so him and his friends decide the best way to get rid of this carcass is not to leave it somewhere upstate where it's less populated, but to drive into the most populated part of the United States, Manhattan. And he drops the dead bear carcass in the middle of Central Park, and then I assume he speaks to himself saying, oh no, everyone's going to see this, could be absolutely evident what has happened. Let me just take this bicycle and put it on top of the bear so that nobody finds it for a few more days. Because as we know,
bikes hide everything.
Bikes hide everything, as we know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously. Jeffrey hit all his victims, Ted Bundy,
that's why they never found DB Cooper. DB Cooper's to this day just under a city bike somewhere.
Under a bike.
On like 3rd Avenue, just
a lime scooter, yeah. Literally.
Anyways, and which there are already so many holes in this story. So apparently he was on his way. He was on his way home from falconing. He was going to Peter Luger Steakhouse, which looks pretentious, but the rest of you guys don't know. It's one of the best steakhouses in New York. One of the best steakhouses in America.
I've heard it's not that great, but yeah.
Yeah, that's recently though. Like they've fallen off. But so you know. That's in Brooklyn. So he's driving from upstate. He stops in Central Park. Parks somehow without anybody seeing him.
How is there nobody there?
How did nobody see
no cameras? No cameras when he's dropping a dead bear off.
Manhattan. Like I don't care what time it is. There's some like piece of shit jogger like this. Like how
I know.
But he drops the bear, and then after
he must have been hiding behind a bicycle. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That must be it. And then I assume he doesn't wash his hands, and he just goes and eats the steak with his bare hands.
Oh God, Jesus, dude! What kind of dinner party do you have to go to so badly that you can't dispose correctly of a fucking bear carcass?
If I had a carcass of any kind, I think I would reschedule some of my plans for that evening.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd be appetized to go eat a fat steak right after killing a bear. And having my finger in its mouth and like its blood on my hands, I wouldn't want to go eat a steak right after.
I like how part of this story makes us realize how this man got a brainworm. Because, like...
No, yes.
Because you first of all are like, how do you get a brainworm? Like, you're just...
that's great.
You're swimming in a marsh in Africa or something, but this dude's just putting his mouth in his finger in the mouth of decomposing carcasses of animals.
Like, licking his finger. Yeah. Dude, what I find funny is that it was a big mystery at the time, and then RFK appeared to be the villain. Like, I want that to be for everything.
Yeah.
Like Nicole Brown was killed by RFK? Oh, my God. Kennedy was assassinated by RFK Jr. Like just the craziest
that would
things.
Be
that
funny.
Would be so
that would
funny.
Be funny. Wait, what would be the funniest mystery? What's like a mystery going on right now?
I want to see like the Scooby-Doo gang like take off a mask. It's like RFK under. They think he's using like a voice. What's called Ruffler. It's just his regular voice. Like so stupid.
I actually don't know really what his voice sounds like.
Are you kidding me? That's the craziest thing about him.
But I've never like really thought like this is crazy.
No, dude. The craziest thing about him is how shit his voice is. His voice is
that can't be true.
It All really
right. Anyways, so one of my favorite details of the case is back in the day, like after the bear cub was like discovered by the police.
The dead bear cub.
So there was a famous like article being like who could this be? And it was written by, I forget her name, but something Kennedy. And it turns out it was his niece. And she did not know that it was her uncle who was the one who had killed the bear and dropped it in the middle of Central Park.
What are the chances, dude? What are the chances? That's so fucking funny. Did he know at the time that she had written the article, you think? Like about this shit? So stupid.
Yeah, I think he must have known it. He must have been like, "Oh, let me not bring this up." Like,
at dinner. I don't know.
Thanksgiving, dude.
Yeah, Jesus.
At Peter
Christ.
Luger. What if he was meeting at Peter Luger right after?
Yeah. That'd be hilarious. Oh my god.
What was I gonna say? We gotta put this into context for like people who are not from the U.S. This is like if you were in the U.K. and right under Big Ben, there was a octopus carcass, and you found out Rishi Sunak was the guy who put it there.
I don't even know who that is, but probably yes.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? How did Roseanne Barr react to hearing this on her podcast? Was she just like, yeah?
I don't know because I
cancel culture.
Roseanne Barr has gone off.
Something about like woke libtards caused it for some reason.
It's funny. This is a stand-up comedy thing you don't know, but like about 10 years ago, if you ask anybody who the greatest female comedian is, they would usually put Roseanne Barr in the top 3. And now nobody says that.
I've listened to her stand-up and she's good. She is good. What is cancel this, dude?
Wait, what do you mean? Which stand-up did you listen to?
Just one of her albums on Apple Music.
Young Roseanne.
Yeah, young. You think I'm listening to cancel this, dude? All I saw was like I saw a woman with a cock, and then I was like, this is not for me. This is just too fucking retarded.
I thought that was the Rogan special from this week, dude.
Yeah, I know, dude. Rogan fucking, what was that, man? He's really, it's just depressing, man. Seeing all these guys just go downhill. I mean, yeah, wow.
I know a guy who works at Netflix. Serby actually has a crush on this guy, and I'm like, Serby, please hit it. Like let's get on Netflix.
Yeah. Netflix, yeah.
But
how high up?
He told me a lot of pretty high up in the engineering team though. Not like so he like was one of the people who was like working to make sure the live stream was working well. You know?
Really? Okay.
And he told me that there are a lot more live events coming up from Netflix, including comedy.
Really?
So this is not gonna be the end. This is not gonna be the end.
Fuck. I hate live events. I like them as like an event, but I don't want more of those things. You know, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. But
hey guys, Wyatt here. So thank you guys so much for watching us. If you're watching us on YouTube, one thing I noticed is that a lot of the people who watch the podcast are actually not subscribed to our YouTube. So I'm doing this freestyle right now, so I don't know, but I know only like 10 to 20% of those of you who watch the podcast are subscribed to the YouTube. So subscribe. I'm going to do the dream thing, but you can always unsubscribe, and it's free. So consider that. If you're listening on Apple Music or Spotify, same thing. You know, our statistics tell us that most of you guys don't actually follow the podcast. Consider clicking follow. All right, now back to the episode. Anyways, okay, now that we finished our little RFK section, I guess we're just talking about like mostly current events right now. Let's talk about JD Vance, dude.
JD Vance, man. What's there to say about him, man? He's just like...
Who does he remind you of, first of all?
I'm trying to think. I've been trying to think.
He reminds me of Zap Brannigan, like from Futurama.
Oh my god. He hella reminds me of Zap Brannigan.
He just looks like Zap Brannigan.
Fuck. You guys don't know. So, yeah, Futurama, look up Zap Brannigan, hear him talk a little. You're right, maybe they do. He hella reminds me of Zap Brannigan. That guy's such a fucking fat. It's just so, he's so gay about it. Oh, my God.
And honestly,
everything he's, why? Okay, I'm sorry. He's already hated.
he made some super smart moves. Like, you know, he was named the vice presidential candidate, and right away he went on TV in front of 3 women, and he just like, oh, how can I curry good favor with my fellow Americans? Oh, the Olympics is going on. Let's go trash one of the greatest U.S. Olympians.
Simone Biles. I was just gonna bring that up. How dumb do you have to be? One of the most beloved like American athletes. Just shit on her. Just go. And she's like, black too. Which you're losing that community. Like, there's no way a black person could be voting for fucking.
Well, you say that, but an Indian person's married to him. So what are you gonna do?
Oh my. She's not. That's stupid. She's
deeply upsetting.
The Indian community fucking doesn't accept.
How did they meet? Listen.
Yeah, Seema auntie.
She makes. She makes Vivek look good. Now we like Vivek compared to.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Literally, I was like, yeah, Vivek. He's not bad. I would much rather him. Like, yeah.
What would you have felt if Vivek was Trump's VP? Because I know some people who want.
I would have actually been pretty happy. I think I would have been happier. Because even though he is a bitch and like I don't like him because he's like stopping immigration, all this stuff that it's annoying, right? And but I would have liked it because he's a good speaker at least, and he does seem like a normal Republican candidate, which is what we need right now. Because there's so much crazy, like Trump is too crazy. We need like a normal Republican.
I will say if he was gonna be like a normal Republican, like a Romney-esque Republican, then I would be happy he's Indian. You know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad, like, how could you be brown and, like, be a Republican? Because, like, I know a lot of Indians. A lot of them are very conservative, and, like, most of the Indians here have money, so it just does make sense for them to be naturally fiscally liberal, other than, like, the young ones like us, obviously. But, like, an old-ass Indian dude like him, like, I'm not surprised he has those views.
No, well, the only thing about him is I feel like he is only a Trump supporter because he has to be in this day and age. Like, literally, he's just imitating everyone else. So he's like, no, I'm a part of this. I'm good. We're good, right? And so he's trying to get like on the ticket somehow. But otherwise, I think he is just a regular Republican candidate. I don't think he's that crazy. And I think he does have respect for the other side.
You know what I think's funny? What's up?
No, you said
so. The other JD Vance thing that he was getting trashed on like hella was, you know, when he said Kamala has no children, so like therefore she shouldn't like be able to be president, and he was like trashing people who have no children.
Yeah. He called so many. He said childless cat lady. Why? What kind of idiot, dude? So dumb. So dumb.
I feel like he was trying to be Trump there, dude. Like, he thought he was Trump. Yeah. Get away with that shit.
He did think Trump, bro. He thought he was the savior. He thought he was the savior for a second.
You thought he was Trump?
Trump can get away.
Trump doesn't even like him, dude.
I know. No. Literally. I think at the NABG, Trump was like, yeah, you know, I'm not a huge fan of JD. Like, he said something like distancing himself from JD Vance. Apparently. Also, okay, I'm sorry. Everybody was shitting on Trump for going to everyone was shitting on the National Association of Black Journalists for getting Trump on for an interview. But did we forget how good black people are at shit talking? Like, they fucking destroyed him. Did they destroy him.
What happened? What happened to Trump?
No. Well, everyone was like shitting on them because they were like, he was like, oh my God, they're fucking racist. They want to interview this guy. Like, why would they do that? But it's like they are the ones who can make a guy like him slip up. A black person, like a black woman, especially in front of a ton of black.
That's the thing.
So, what happened was, remember he said turned black, and now everybody's making fun of him from that. There's like 100 different things.
Oh my God, there's so many fun things. I can't believe he said like Kamala, like he just doesn't understand like what mixed race. She's turned black.
Yeah, dude. But the thing is, my only problem with that is she's more Indian than she is black. So it's like, why is she?
Yeah. I actually have a recent stand-up joke that we cover in the previous episode. If anybody wants to help us even get to 100 views on that episode, that would mean a lot. It would mean a lot.
Yeah, I know.
But what I found funny was, so basically JD Vance did that thing where he was like, he basically said, however many kids you have should be how many votes you get, because that's how many, like, and then Usha Vance, they asked Usha Vance, the Indian wife, about this. Okay. And she's like, oh, my husband did not mean to insult people who are trying to have kids, but they cannot. He's only insulting people who have chosen not to have kids. It's like, dude, that's like not much better.
My problem with it is, he passed bills and shit to stop IVF in vitro fertilization. Like, this guy he loves children but hates children. It's so confusing. I don't know what his stance is on anything.
Well, no, it makes sense. He's like a Bible dude. So like he's like,
dude, yeah. You're right.
He's like, you're supposed to like what's it called? You're supposed to have kids by like coming inside of your wife that doesn't even like you. That's what you're supposed to do.
Jesus didn't have kids. Yeah, I know.
Whoa. Oh, that's an interesting point. Jesus didn't have kids.
Jesus didn't. Dude, if Jesus had kids, that would be the shit. They would act like RFK though. They
just
would
imagine.
be like RFK.
Do you know who my dad's dad is? It's like shut the fuck up.
Yeah. No. It's like yeah. Even though they'd be fucking. What's it called?
Dude, if Jesus had kids, I would understand why he was ready to just die. He's like, no, I'll go off. I'll go out.
No, nail me. I'm good.
Nah.
Well, fuck, there was something I was going to say about. Oh, do you know JD Vance compared abortion to slavery?
Oh, yeah, that one was funny.
That was like, so funny.
I don't know, man. And it was like so unclear what he was trying to say, too, because he basically goes like, abortion, slavery, there's something similar there. We were like, wait, what?
Everything he says, even if you watch the full video, it feels like it was taken out of context. Like, you're like, I don't know what he's talking about. Even if you watched everything he's talking about, it just doesn't make sense. I love it. It's like he's like trying to articulate, he's like a fifth grader trying to articulate his point. There's nothing, dude. It's so funny.
And I don't want to make it seem like we're just ragging on all the conservative candidates, but it's just like, especially this week, like, Kamala and Tim Walz have been like not being as retarded
they really have
some of these other people.
Yeah, dude, Tim Walz fucking destroyed him in a thing. Like they've really.
Wait,
I don't know
what's happening. Back to that thing. Let's get back. Let's try to just dissect that abortion slavery thing, because like we're actually almost done here, Luke. So we have to. Right. Okay, so like, does he mean that like being a slave like that?
I actually have no fucking clue.
Is he saying that? You
have no choice?
You have no choice, just like abortion. Is that what he's trying to say?
Maybe he's trying to say that. Or maybe like no value for life somehow.
But you
like,
have no
cares.
choice in being born either, right?
I don't know, man. I just don't understand what he...
Or you're saying you're treating them subhuman, like they aren't human. I could get that too. Maybe...
I have no...
It just sounded like... I don't think he had an actual point to make. I think he just was throwing buzzwords together, trying to get like, like the conservative people and like some of the, fringe black people who don't know who they're voting for and be like, hey, yeah, like he's like, hey, like he doesn't know any actual black people and how they feel about slavery. So he's like, guys, abortion's like slavery. You shouldn't like this.
Dude. Yeah, I know. I don't know what... He's just like so dumb, dude. What I find, it's like, how Tim Walz, Kamala's running mate, he was like a social studies teacher. JD Vance feels like the PE teacher that has to sub in for the social studies teacher and just rags on, like, just totally puts his views in there when teaching. He's so bad.
Oh my God.
I don't know, man. But okay, one more thing I want to talk about is a lot of people. I saw this thing where a lot of like Trump, like conservatives, they said they won't accept the election results if Trump doesn't win. And one guy even said like it's going to be a civil war, like all this shit, which I don't think is going to happen. But what do you think will happen if Republicans don't win? Like, do you think anything crazy will or something? Like,
I mean, this is not where my expertise lies. I'm just trying to talk shit and make jokes. I don't think I could really say, but I would be very surprised if another January 6th type thing happens, especially with.
Dude, I want that shit, bro. That sounds fun, dude. That sounds fun. No, dude. It would conclude perfectly this crazy events like a big fucking series finale that we need for this whole season. You know what I'm saying?
It does kind of sound fit. Like, I don't know, but the whole thing, it felt like it was 3 different seasons, and this is the final season, because it felt like Hillary versus Trump was like part 1, Trump versus Biden was part 2, and then now it's like the craziest version, and you're just like, what are the writers doing? Like, they're like, Biden's out, and then like Pence is gone, like, what?
It's like,
all these new
give
characters.
Them more time, It's like, oh my god, the writer's strike really did affect the fucking show, dude. Holy shit, this is shit. Like, what is happening, man? And I'm excited I'm so excited for the election, man. I really want to see who wins. It's gonna go to penalty kicks. I promise.
I'm nervous. Yeah. I'm nervous. All right. Well, on that note, we should end it.
Yeah.
Listen, guys.
Fuck RFK. Fuck. Okay.
I want to go to RFK Airport. It's just like every plane does 9/11 at RFK Airport.
Oh. Yeah, I know. Oh God.
But. Guys, if you are listening to this on YouTube, please subscribe and like and leave a comment. I think in the future we're going to do a thing where we're going to do a Q&A. So if there's any questions you want to ask us, like, please
comment down below.
Comment down below. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Music, you can comment on whatever they let you do there. But also remember to follow the show and remember to leave us a 5-star rating.
Yeah,
and call out
notification.
Luke's audio from last week.
Yeah,
episode 33.
No waters allowed, only dead carcasses. Okay, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Hide down 0 places.
Bye. 24 hours to live, man, need a young mace. 24 seconds on the clock, I hit the pump fake. 24 on my back, one day I was 8, looking down from the top, yeah, it was fake.